Hello, I just wanted to get everything out of my mind and just wanted to blog all my feelings currently because I am just feeling very isolated. So, the things that I am currently feeling like when I prepared for this exam, I thought that whatever would be the outcome, however, the exam would be, after this exam, I would just have fun for a while. But it's been almost 7 to 8 days. I have just been thinking about this exam throughout, or even if I'm trying to watch a movie or something, there is a latent memory or an immediate thought that comes to my mind about this exam, and I just can't help that. About that fun part, I thought that I would go somewhere, but now I just feel like I don't deserve anything good, and it's even not feasible for me. It just feels like a punishment. That everything that's going around me is a punishment now. I have been punished. All the things that I love doing, suddenly I don't know, I just don't want to do them, both mentally, and there are other factors also. How do I ask anyone at this moment to support me? All things have cumulative effect on my mind. It is mental, it's physical, it's financial, and even it's emotional. All these factors have been contributing to me thinking a lot, me just avoiding good things in life, not thinking that it was just an exam, but just completely lingering on to it. This mental, I guess a lot of people would understand, and even if you don't, like, it's just it's just what I'm going through. It was an examination shock, which led to now increased risk in life. Every time anyone just gives this exam, the risk increases. The risk has now increased due to the unpredictability. I think everyone has heard this somewhere or the other. Also, it was my first attempt. How do you cope with something in your first attempt when you have a lot of high hopes? Now there is requirement versus stability, and this hunger for the future stability is now making me think things that what if I could have done something else? Have I wasted my time here? And I don't know what is happening to my mind. It's just it's just so bad to think. I'm just 22 years old. Still, I'm thinking things like this. Like, I don't know. Talking about physical, I used to go to gym. I used to go to a lot of gym. Like, I used to take care of my health. But during the last 2 months, I have been just working, just eating, and not taking care of my health. I've been working a lot of hours. I've been giving 10 to 11 hours. I've been studying. I've done everything. I did. Like, let's not just go there. Even if how much efforts you put, the amount of efforts you put, the hard work you do, everybody will just ask you one question. Some 15,000 people will make it. Who are they? They did better, I guess. And there is no other alternative for your mind to think. Anybody who is outside this preparation or who is around me doesn't know much would just say this, or even if they don't say, they would just think that there are people who have cleared it and they must have done something better. And at the end of the day, there is nothing but agreement which people like me or I would have to give to this and just work. Talking financially, from the very early ages, your parents support you in every endeavor. I would say financial support is also a very big support of parents that they give to you. But now I just feel like, how do I ask? How do I ask from them? What face do I show to them? How do I ask money from them? Like they they also had hopes, and it just feels bad to ask them to help me financially. This is also an issue. I know how are they working. They have been doing so much for me, and this is also an issue that has appeared in my life now. I've been thinking about it. Talking about emotional, I don't know what I'm feeling. I can't even explain those feelings, and thus I'm skipping the emotional part. These are all the kind of constraints that have been through my mind constantly. And with these constraints, I'm not able to think what to do. I have things lined up for the future, but there is an initial inertia. I just wanted to enjoy after this exam, but how things have turned out to be, it is not the same what I thought. Everything suddenly has become unpredictable. I feel that everything in future is uncertain. There is a kind of self-doubt that arises from it. But the end of it, everybody who is going through this, or I would just say it to even myself also, that there is no other option than to just go on. Nothing stops. Everyone who did not give this exam and came out there for talking that this exam was tough and this was unfair, people talking about it, I would say, from the industry or anyone, I would just not say anything, but I think it's pretty much understandable what I'm trying to say. It is just a clout, it is just a gig. They really don't understand what's going through. Everyone who just did did their part in the past few months. Most of it is just a marketing strategy, or even if it is not, even if they think it is a strategy, sorry, tragedy, it is much like any other news in our country, which just gets ignored after a week or so. But the actual trauma behind it, the people that face that trauma, it's never recognized. Anything that happens in a major event just gets ignored after a few weeks, and that is how life is. Your traumas will just be with you. Everything about it has to be faced by just you, and your decisions are just yours. If you win, it's all. It's about all around you. If you lose, you are the only one to blame. No one will be out there to just say that I can understand you, I can support you. And even if they say that, it's just a thing being said by them. They would never understand what you're exactly feeling. I just wanted to get all these things out of my head, and thus I have been just uploading things anonymously. This all doesn't have much meaning or impact. I just don't even want people to even see my stuff. It's just for me, and that is the end, I guess. At the end, I would just say that every decision that I'm taking right now has just been related to the exam or to the events that have been going in my life. I have been overthinking a lot nowadays, and that is has become a major part of my life now. At the end, I would just say this: and that is all.